Brian Reed stared at the burnt edges of his 3-day-old pizza as it spun sadly in the microwave. The once appetizing pepperoni had shriveled into tiny rubbery discs, and the cheese looked more like melted plastic than dairy. His apartment's ancient microwave hummed like a dying engine, filling the cramped kitchen with a desperate, uneven drone. "Come on, you overpriced toaster," he muttered, tapping his World's Okayest Programmer mug against the counter. His laptop chimed with yet another email notification. Most likely another rejection from one of the 27 job applications he had sent out last week. Sighing, he shuffled over to check, his coffee sloshing dangerously close to the rim of his mug. The subject line read, "Congratulations. You've won free pizza for life. Asterisk, asterisk." Brian snorted. "Yeah, right?" But curiosity got the best of him, and he clicked anyway. His eyes skimmed over the gaudy text and flashing graphics. "What Nigerian prince is behind the scam?" he muttered. A pop-up window appeared. "Click accept to claim your prize. Limited time offer, asterisk, asterisk." The microwave beeped. Brian glanced at his sad excuse for dinner, then back at the screen. Well, if this is how I get a virus, at least I'll go down chasing pizza. He clicked accept and took a sip of coffee. Suddenly, the room exploded in light. In an instant, Brian found himself blinking against harsh purple spotlights in what looked like the inside of a massive geode. Crystallized walls stretched hundreds of feet overhead, refracting light into dazzling patterns. What the actual... Brian began, then noticed a crowd. Thousands of beings filled the stadium-sized space. Some had tentacles, others glowed, and one appeared to be made entirely of living smoke. All of them were staring at him. Ladies, gentlemen, and beings of indeterminate classification. A voice boomed through the arena. "Please welcome our final contestant." A shimmering hologram materialized before Brian, a figure that looked like a cross between a game show host and a glitch in the Matrix, flickering between solid and static, with a smile both charming and unsettling. "I'm your host, Glitch," the figure announced. "And you, Brian Reed of Earth, are our lucky final contestant on Love or Doom, the galaxy's highest-rated romantic elimination show." Brian blinked in disbelief. "I'm sorry, the galaxy's what now? Oh, this is going to be delicious." Glitch's smile widened impossibly. "You didn't read the terms and conditions, did you?" "Does anyone ever?" Brian shot back. "The rules are simple," Glitch interrupted, their voice echoing through the arena. When the heart of the lovely Princess Lisel, a hologram of a stunning woman with violet skin and silver hair appeared, or face permanent elimination from the space-time continuum. Brian's coffee mug slipped slightly in his grip. "That's not what simple means. Let's meet your competition." Glitch gestured to a rising platform in the arena. 3 figures emerged, making Brian question whether his morning coffee had been spiked. On the left stood a 7-foot-tall crustacean in military regalia, metals pinned to its hardened shell. "General CLA of the Xenon Defense Force," Glitch announced. "Decorated war hero, certified planet conqueror, and surprisingly good at interpretive dance." The crustacean warrior clicked its claws in a salute. "I shall claim the princess's appendage in matrimony, or die gloriously in battle." Its voice sounded like gravel in a blender. Next, a translucent blue mass of royal jelly undulated forward. "Presenting Prince Gelatinous of the Blob Nebula," Glitch declared. The gelatinous prince bubbled, forming glowing words inside its amorphous body. "My love shall envelop all." Finally, Glitch's voice took on an artificially swooning tone. "And last but not least, the pride of the Mechanoid Empire, asterisk, asterisk, Cyberchad 9000, asterisk, asterisk." A chrome-plated humanoid stepped forward, its perfectly sculpted features gleaming under the arena lights. "My algorithms calculate a 99.9% probability of victory," Cyberchad stated. "The remaining 0.1% accounts for spontaneous universal collapse." The android flexed. Several audience members fainted. Brian looked down at his coffee mug, then back at his competition. "So, this isn't about pizza anymore, is it?" "Oh, Earth being..." Glitch chuckled, their form flickering with amusement. "This is about something far more valuable than pizza. Love." Brian guessed. Asterisk, asterisk, or doom. Asterisk, asterisk. Glitch corrected. Mostly doom. The ratings for doom are consistently higher. Brian nodded slowly. And if I just want to go home? Automatic disqualification. Glitch replied cheerfully, resulting in immediate atomic dispersal across multiple dimensions. But look on the bright side. You'd be breaking viewing records in at least 7 of them. Before Brian could fully process the existential horror of multidimensional dispersal, the arena floor shifted. Crystal formations rose and fell, forming an obstacle course designed by a madman with a geometry fetish. Our first challenge. Glitch announced. The Zero-G Gauntlet of Gravitational Grief. Contestants must navigate the course while gravity randomly shifts every 30 seconds. Last one standing wins immunity from elimination. Wait! Brian raised a hand like a confused student. Don't we get training? Gravity shut off. Brian's coffee floated out his mug in a perfect sphere. He tumbled through the air like a pajama-clad astronaut. This is not how I thought Tuesday would go. General CLA activated jet boosters hidden in his shell, zooming through the course with military precision. Prince Gelatinous oozed through obstacles, unfazed by concepts like up or down. Cyber Chad executed a series of perfect aerial maneuvers, his internal gyroscope maintaining flawless balance. Brian, meanwhile, was spinning wildly, trying to swim through the air. Physics is overrated anyway, he shouted, managing to grab onto a crystal formation. Then gravity shifted again. Brian's coffee sphere, which had been floating harmlessly, shot across the arena like a caffeinated bullet, splashing onto Cyber Chad's optical sensors. My perfect vision, the android cried, recalibrating. Cyber Chad spiraled out of control, crashing into General CLA. Asterisk, asterisk dishonor. Asterisk, asterisk. The general bellowed as his jet boosters misfired, sending him pinwheeling into Prince Gelatinous. The gelatinous prince absorbed the impact, but began vibrating at an alarming frequency. Molecular stability compromised. Sugar crash imminent. Asterisk, asterisk. With a dramatic splat, Prince Gelatinous exploded into tiny jelly droplets, raining down on the already malfunctioning Cyber Chad and the disoriented General CLA. Brian watched in awe as his competitors eliminated themselves, all because he had spilled his coffee. When gravity returned, Brian landed awkwardly but unharmed. Glitch materialized beside him, grinning. Asterisk, asterisk, ladies, gentlemen, in quantum uncertainties, we have our winner. Asterisk, asterisk. Brian and Lissa moved in perfect sync, their steps bending reality itself. The quantum field around them pulsed, reacting to their every motion as Maxtron Supreme advanced, its mechanical form distorting the very fabric of existence. Sparks of raw probability crackled in the air, illuminating the arena like cosmic lightning. Perfect systems, Brian shouted, dodging a gravity-splitting strike, are overrated. Lissa spun, using the quantum distortions to phase through Maxtron's attack. The prophecy wasn't about destroying order, she called, her voice carrying through the shifting dimensions. It was about restoring balance. The crystal in Brian's hand pulsed violently, syncing with the rhythm of their movements. As he twirled Lissa into his arms, the energy between them surged, a chaotic symphony of unpredictable probability. Maxtron Supreme faltered for a split second. Just enough time. Now! Lissa commanded. Brian hurled the crystal into the air. It shattered, releasing a shockwave of pure, unfiltered chaos. The carefully controlled quantum field of the elite fractured, probabilities unraveling like a broken algorithm. The arena quaked as cracks of uncontained reality spiraled outward, rewriting the rules of the game itself. Glitch, still broadcasting across the galaxy, cackled with glee. Oh, the ratings are beyond astronomical now. Chaos theory is trending on every civilized world, and some uncivilized ones. Maxtron Supreme let out a distorted roar as their form destabilized, their carefully calculated presence flickering between possible outcomes. You fools, do you realize what you've done? This system, this perfect harmony, keeps the galaxy from falling into disarray. Lissa stood firm, her battle armor glinting with residual energy. And that's exactly the problem. A system with no room for uncertainty is a cage. The audience, once caught in stunned silence, erupted into a wave of reactions. Some cheering, some panicking. Others already placing bets on the next twist. The underdog saw hope. The elite saw their grip slipping. Brian, breathless but exhilarated, turned to Lissa. "So, what now?" She smirked. "Now, we keep dancing. And we make sure they never control the music again." With a final pulse, the last of the quantum barriers shattered, sending ripples through time and space. Somewhere in the depths of the universe, fate itself shifted, rewriting history with a single undeniable truth. Chaos had won the day. The crystal in Brian's hand began to sing, its frequency aligning with the quantum static that had filled his quarters during their secret dance practice. Understanding dawned. "Lissa!" he shouted. She caught his meaning instantly, moving to his side just as Maxron Supreme prepared another attack. The crystal's song grew louder, and the quantum fabric of reality rippled around them. "This is your last chance to surrender," Maxron warned, his weapons charging. "Submit to the system, or face total quantum deletion." Brian looked at Lissa, then at Glitch, who was grinning across multiple dimensions. "You know what? I think I'll take a third option." He pulled Lissa into dance position, the crystal pulsing between them as they began to move. Reality itself seemed to dance with them. Each step sent waves of chaos of battlefield, disrupting Maxron's probability calculations. "Impossible!" The producer raged. "No one can dance through pure quantum uncertainty." "Watch us!" Lissa laughed, her golden eyes blazing. They spun through probability fields that should have torn them apart. Yet the crystal song reached a crescendo, harmonizing with the chaos they generated. Glitch's broadcast carried the moment across the galaxy, order and chaos, dancing in perfect, impossible balance. Maxron Supreme's mecha suit began to falter, its probability manipulators overloaded, struggling to compute the incalculable. This defies all logic, all programming. "That's kind of the point," Brian replied, dipping Lissa as reality itself warped around them. The crystal flared with blinding light. For a moment, the entire arena existed in all possible states simultaneously. Then, with a sound like the universe exhaling, Maxron's systems crashed. His mecha collapsed, probability field generators fried by pure, unfiltered chaos. The elite's control over VE Prime's quantum network shattered, releasing centuries of suppressed possibility into reality. As the light faded, Brian and Lissa remained in dance position, surrounded by a cheering crowd, existing in multiple dimensions at once. Glitch materialized beside them, now perfectly stable. "Well, galaxy-wide audience, I think it's safe to say the season of love or doom will be remembered across all possible timelines." Lissa turned to Brian, her battle armor shifting back into her starlight dress. "Ready to help me rebuild an entire civilization? Do I have a choice?" "Always." She smiled, pulling him closer. "That's kind of the point." Their kiss sent quantum ripples across the arena. Somewhere in the background, Glitch was already promoting next season's show, Multiverse of Matrimony, where love transcends reality. Brian broke the kiss long enough to ask, "Any chance we can order pizza first? I still haven't had breakfast." Lissa laughed, her voice echoing through multiple dimensions. "I think we can arrange that. But fair warning, VE Pizza exists in quantum superposition until you take the first bite." "Of course it does." Brian grinned, looking at the chaos they had created together. "You know, when I clicked that spam email, I was really just hoping for free pepperoni. And instead, you got a quantum revolution and an alien princess." Glitch materialized between them. "I'd call that an upgrade, wouldn't you?" 1 month later, Brian stood in his old apartment. Everything exactly as he had left it. The microwave still contained that sad slice of pizza, now fossilized by time. His laptop screen still displayed that fateful spam email. "It's strange," Lissa said, materializing beside him in a shimmer of quantum energy. "Your world seems linear." She looked ethereal in Earth's mundane lighting, her violet skin and silver hair a stark contrast to the faded wallpaper. The quantum transport device on her wrist pulsed softly, maintaining their connection across dimensions. "Welcome to my humble reality." Brian gestured around. No probability fields, no quantum tango, just good old-fashioned cause and effect. Boring, she declared, but her golden eyes sparkled with affection. How did you survive without existing in multiple states simultaneously? Lots of coffee and bad decisions. He pulled her close, still amazed that he could. The quantum revolution had changed more than just V Prime's political structure. It had altered the very fabric of reality, allowing him to bridge the gap between worlds. Speaking of decisions, Lissa traced a pattern on his chest, leaving quantum sparkles in its wake. Have you thought about my offer? To become V Prime's first Earth ambassador, to help build democratic reforms, to split his time between Earth and the realm of infinite possibility. You know it's crazy, right? He caught her hand, feeling the energy crackle between them. Me, a guy who couldn't even keep a job in IT support, helping restructure an alien civilization? Crazy is your specialty, she reminded him. Besides, who better to help build a system that embraces uncertainty than someone who turns chaos into opportunity? Brian looked around his apartment, the life he'd never quite fit into, then at Lissa, who made impossible things seem natural. I'll need to pack some things, he said, and maybe get a quantum-compatible coffee maker. Already arranged. She grinned. Glitch insisted on upgrading your entire kitchen. Something about maintaining the source of your power. As if on cue, Glitch's voice emanated from his ancient laptop. The quantum kitchen installation is complete. You may now brew coffee that exists in all possible states of perfection simultaneously. Does this mean I get to commute between dimensions? Brian asked, only half joking. Only on weekdays. Lissa pulled him toward the newly upgraded kitchen, which somehow looked both exactly like and nothing like his old one. Weekends are for quantum tango and revolutionizing society. And pizza, she agreed, kissing him in a way that made reality flutter in every possible dimension. Brian looked at his old life, then at the impossible future ahead. You know, when I clicked that spam email, I was really just hoping for free food. Lissa's eyes glowed with mischief. And instead, you got me an interdimensional career, quantum pizza delivery, and the ability to dance through probability fields. Worth it, he said, pulling her close as quantum energy swirled around them. Though I still want a refund on that first pizza. Their laughter echoed through multiple realities as they stepped into their next adventure, proving that sometimes the best relationships transcend not just distance, but the very laws of physics themselves. And somewhere in the quantum static, Glitch was already planning Season 2 of Love or Doom, Multiverse of Matrimony. This time with Brian and Lissa as hosts, teaching other couples how to dance between dimensions. Because sometimes love isn't about following the steps. It's about creating your own.